Okay, so let's start the next part of our notes. And actually, what we need to understand is for the next part of the notes, we're going to kind of be combining multiples of these days together. Really, we're just saying, hey, we're going to be wrapping up the work with the unit circle. You are going to end up having a quiz that covers the unit circle, and then we're going to continue with our work. Okay, let's just start dividing fractions. Okay, if I want to divide 3 halves by 2/3, I know that I can think of this as 3 halves times 3 over 2, which is 9 over 4. Alright, if I want to divide root 2 over 2 by root 2 over 2, alright, I can think of this as root 2 over 2 times 2 over root 2, right, multiplying by the reciprocal. Okay. Now, of course, many times what we can do is, if we notice that we have the same base when we're dividing, well, then we can simply divide the numerators. Alright? So this would simply be 1 divided by the square root of 3, because I have the same base. So when I have the same denominator with division, I can just divide the numerators. The reason that works is I have 1/2 times 2 over the square root of 3. Right? Those 2's would cancel, and you're left with 1 over the square root of 3. But that only works if I have the same denominator. Okay, 1 divided by 0, I can think of that as 1 over 0, and for our purposes, that does not exist. 0 divided by 1, I can think 0 over 1, and 0 divided by a number ends up being 0. So quick warm-up, and those are things that we will be using, all right, for being able to calculate the tangent ratio.